Transform your Sunday into a musical time machine that will take you way back.
Come with me. Let's go back in time.
This magic moment.
Journey into yesteryear with Desmond McKenzie in the Mayor's Parlor.
I've got the music to jog your memory and make you smile.
Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the best in vintage music.
Come into the Mayor's Parlor every Sunday between 1 and 6 p.m. here on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media.
Real fabrics, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. A new recipe every day of the week. And look how good me feel.
The time by Rainforest Caribbean is
3 minutes after 7.
Celebrate life, celebrate life.
One more year pandemic. One more year pandemic.
Celebrate life.
One more year pandemic.
Yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Yeah. One more year pandemic. Yeah. Go on, one a vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again. Yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Whoa. One more year pandemic. More life to you, can we day till the end. Real from me heart, no pretend. Big birthday, bash.
People of this, people of the space, people of the media landscape, it is that time, it is that day. It is not no ordinary day. It's a very, very important day. We're not playing that song for no reason. And if you're on the YouTube, you know why. And if you're in the know, you know why. People of the internet, people of the radio land, people of every land.
Wow.
Whether Jamaica or any other Caribbean country or any other continent. Today is not a normal episode of the comment section. I'm Mahiri.
And I'm Shalo.
Yes, you are Shalo. And what type of Shalo are you? You're not the same Shalo that was here yesterday, you know.
Indeed,
You're
not.
A different Shalo. Tell them why. What day is today, Shalo?
I'm older today.
Yes, people. It is Shalois Michael's birthday. She's even older today than she was the day prior. And that is why we give her the nice, big, clean graphic with like a birthday photo shoot from this morning that she's still wearing the wonderful, wonderful clothes. She come out, look on her hand, come show them your nails, people. Big things are taking place on the airwaves. You ever see Shalo have nails yet? Never. This is a serious occasion. We have to treat it seriously.
Thank you, Mahiri.
No, you don't tell me thanks yet. Yeah, tell everybody.
Thank you, YouTubers.
YouTube.
I'm seeing the messages coming in. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Noxley, what Noxley tell me to tell you? Noxley sends a message. Noxley says, "Hey, my brother Mahiri, please share the message below for Shalo. Thank you, I appreciate it." He says, "Happy birthday, Shalo. We celebrate not just another year of life, but the incredible impact you've made as one of the greatest." One of the greatest voices and hosts on Nationwide. Your presence brings energy. It brings clarity and excellence every time you step behind the mic.
Oh my
Keep
gosh.
shining, keep inspiring, and keep using your platform to uplift and inform and empower. You were gifted for this. It shows the way you carry yourself is a reminder that purpose and passion can truly move people. May this new chapter bring you even greater opportunities, deeper joy, continued favor in everything you do. Stay bold, stay authentic, and never forget the difference you make. Wishing you a birthday filled with love, celebration, and well-deserved birthday. The best is still ahead.
Thank you. Wow, that was well
Not
said.
a single lie was told.
Thank you, Noxley.
And I'm going to personally tell you happy birthday as well. My wonderful, stay good co-host. Shalo Michael, who was afraid to come on this program. And now she's on the program. And Shalo Michael run the airwaves every day at 7 p.m.
Oh my gosh.
And she's going to continue to do so because we are all here for her and we all love Shalo. Everybody loves Shalo. Yes, you have to start, because we love you.
Thank you.
We love you.
Thank you so much.
You know what else we love?
Public opinion?
Public opinion, man. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get right into it. Now, JLP Member of Parliament for West Central St. James Marlene Malahoo Fort has broken ranks with her government colleagues and has criticized the proposed legislation for the National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority, NARA. She raised her concerns in Parliament on Tuesday during her contribution to the debate on the bill. Her intervention was met by a standing ovation from the opposition benches. According to MP Malahoo Fort, the bill in its current form needs to be reworked. So, in public opinion this evening, we're asking, what's your reaction to Marlene Malahoo Fort breaking ranks with the government on the NARA bill?
And we're going to get straight into the answers, aren't
Yeah.
we? We start off with Carlington Bartley, who says it demonstrates that the JLP is a functional democratic party.
Also on Facebook, Art Jones says the bill needs some reworking. A senior attorney putting forward a valid legal opinion is not breaking ranks with the government. That is not So the person is saying her statement might be a little misleading. She's pointing out legal obstacles in the proposed bill in its current form that may lead to legal ambiguity. Maturity in the government is critical. Well done, madam.
Indeed, Joseph Kareen says it's not breaking ranks at all. It is stating her concerns, and that's what the debate is about. We have a right to our opinion. Wink. And that's what the PM called for, an open and honest debate. She gets the loudest cheer because she was not being political. Fitzmatis says that should be par for the course in a vibrant, unfettered democracy. The mainstream framers of policies and drivers of operational strategies ought to be buttressed by a strong complementing support group offering potent secondary thinking and balancing critiques. It ought not to be viewed as breaking ranks.
Natasha Coley says she's choosing Jamaica over politics. Enough respect, Mrs. Fort. A solid example for all to follow. She has a live conscience.
Judette Thorpe says her role as AG demands she put the law first, even if it means breaking ranks with her party on the NARA bill. That's what many people fail to understand. Shines for Life Law says politics is a tricky game. Portia Simpson Miller did something similar to that as sports minister. The PNP then almost crucified her, but she was just being honest. Let's talk about this for a bit. Okay, give them a little time for the Instagram. I don't have to spoil it for you, but I tell you what, man, this isn't something we normally see, is it?
Yeah.
Not to say it's that out of the ordinary, but it's certainly abnormal to see a government member, kind of go against. Well, I don't even want to
say go
yeah, I don't even want to
Okay.
frame it as going against it, but just highlighting concerns that are contrary to that presented by the government as a member. And I think there's only one other person I can think of that would do something like this.
Oh my gosh.
Errol Warmington.
Warmington.
You know
I
Errol
know you were going to
Warmington
say it.
cannot be deterred when he feels like something is up in Maga talk, whether it's JLP wrong, whether it's government wrong, or PNP wrong. And
Right.
if PNP wrong, Warmington gonna be the first. But the same goes, and I think when persons see members of the government take these stances, it kind of gives them hope that there is still, how do I say, it gives them hope that government is not a hive mind, but one of active thinkers who even in fear of going against the grain or going against what the party believes is so and maybe not so, can still express that thought freely.
Do you think she should have said it privately to her colleagues?
Well, do we know that she hasn't?
Well, that's
Maybe
a-
this isn't even a surprise to the government members.
Could be.
I'm sure. I would be inclined to believe that
that she said it
she
privately.
probably raised these concerns privately as well. Like, I don't know. I'm not within those spaces. We don't have them kind of source stuff. But I'd be shocked if it wasn't something she said before. I don't think any government member would blindside the government on such a stage. I think because they meet. I'm sure they meet. Maybe not her, seeing that she's not in cabinet. We know
Right.
cabinet meets. I don't know if it's the same for MPs, but I'm inclined to believe that maybe Mrs. Malahoo Fort has probably raised these concerns before, and maybe she wasn't afforded an opportunity to do so and took this opportunity to do so. But regardless, it's quite refreshing to see.
It is refreshing to see.
we go over to Instagram. And when we go over to Instagram, we kick it off with Rajay1, who says, I believe putting the country and the people first.
Noxley says, when someone like Marlene Malahu Fort, a senior legal mind and a key figure in government, breaks ranks on a major bill like NARA, it sends a few strong signals. This isn't just breaking ranks, it's a signal flare. It tells the public that something about the NARA bill is worth closer scrutiny, and it reminds everyone that strong leadership sometimes means standing apart, not just standing in line. It forces the country to pay attention. Knoxley continued by saying, before this, the NARA bill might have blown under the radar for some. Now, people are going to start asking questions, reading more, and forming opinions. Her stance just made this a national conversation.
Indeed, and there's this Niceness Gray says that's why it's called debating the bill. Robert Gregory Loire says if she wants to become a minister in the future, she has to stay in line with the government. But I think that this is still staying in line with the government. It's not actually said cancel NARA.
Indeed. She said rework.
Yeah, man.
And outside of Malahu Fort and the opposition, there were other groups that said, it needs to be reworked. JFJ, some legal minds spoke on it. The Master Builders Association said, listen, it needs to be reworked. So I think with this collective call,
right,
some tweaking would be done eventually because...
And there's still time for those tweaking.
Yeah,
there's still time for tweaking. It hasn't been... It hasn't gone through the process.
Clearly there are flaws then.
Yeah, man.
You can't have so many people that oppose.
Somebody, I love saying that. So much somebody care wrong. That's one of my lines,
So take a closer look.
Right, and let's see. Somebody, Carib Star says she flings spanner in our party wheel.
Oh my.
And lastly, on Instagram, we have lovely Bloom K, who says she's doing her job, better to fix the issues now than run in problems later. And as we queue up the X comments, let's think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's still a refreshing thing to see in terms of I don't want to label it as speaking out. My only fear now is if we're in a situation where she didn't raise these concerns before and blindsided the government, and by virtue of doing that, the prime minister, you could probably see how that wouldn't go down well in private conversations afterwards. A lot of persons are theorizing, because she lose her minister work, she'll fight against government. And, I don't think it is fair to jump to those conclusions at all. I think it flies in the face, and it implies that persons can't think independently, and that doing so is some kind of rarity. And I don't think it should be seen as such.
Exactly. And speaking of independently, over on X, Truth Matters JA says everyone has a right to their independent opinions. Stop making things what it's not.
Do your civic duty says great. She's doing her job by not playing politics and engaging in representational politics. Well done, Mrs. Malahu.
Let's see what our YouTubers are saying before we close out. Checking.
What we have here, Marlene Malahu Fort is not breaking ranks. She is ensuring that everything is in place for NARA to work and secure the third term. She's not asking for what the PNP is asking. She wants things tight and a win for the Wife-style politics believes that her calling this out is a win for the JLP, or the government rather.
Carlene Smith says she's stating her views, which are unique once as a former judge. The parliament is for the representation of the people and not for supporting parties. PNP and JLP are not in our constitution.
Right. I think the only thing that could be seen as contentious is the fact that the opposition,
Their standing ovation.
Yeah, man. I think that's probably... Because honestly, I think maybe that's probably going to be the part that's embarrassing the most, as opposed to what she actually did.
And just crickets on her side.
Right, because it's like, okay. But, interested to see where this goes. Maybe, what if she's not the only one who feels this way? What if as we go on, we see more and more government MPs saying, actually, Marlene cooked. She ate.
She clocked it?
She clocked y'all tea.
Oh, Lord.
But anyways, folks, that's public opinion. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to find out what's cooking on the socials.
Jamaica, we have been tested before, and every time we rise. Together, we will rebuild stronger, safer, and united. Hope lives here. The time by the office of the Prime Minister is
17 minutes after 7.
Mega Mart, best value by far. You can get it all here at Mega Mart. Mega Mart, best value by far. You can get it all here at Mega Mart. My Mega Mart, the best value by far. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
He never shies away from taboo topics. Voyagings After Dark.
The most riveting discussions.
Voyagings After Dark.
Topics that are shunned by society.
And everything else in between. Voyagings After Dark with Korean Voyagings this and every Wednesday from 8 to 11 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
You can't miss.
What's buzzing?
Celebrity outfits.
Is that a hit or a miss?
Bust the odds.
Jamaica's Got Talent.
Wait, a war man.
Hot takes.
Talk up the things.
Actual factual. Life is short. Voyagings After Dark.
Come get your mind blown.
And your curiosity explored.
What's Cooking is brought to you by Cleasing Industrial Limited, Jamaica's leading distributor of industrial automation and control solutions.
Welcome back to the comments section. I'm Shalo.
And I'm Mahiri.
And now we're going to see what's cooking on the socials.
Yeah,
Other
man.
than me, of course.
Before we get into what's cooking, big up Cleasing.
Every time.
Single
Every
time.
Yeah.
Every single time. Shout out Cleasing. Anyways, we're not going to talk about what's cooking today, Not today. We're going to talk about what's freezing. Yes, people, that's right. So I take it you're all familiar with a man named Drake, Aubrey Graham.
The GOAT.
As a matter of fact, it's a good thing we're talking about him today, a Shalo favorite. And seeing that it's Shalo's birthday, it is fitting that we talk about Mr. Graham, Mr. Drake. Yes, Iceman is coming up, and we know that is going to be the title of his next studio album.
Very excited. Go ahead.
Now you see, Shalo is rubbing it in, because I'm a Kendrick fan, and the two of them have been like a spat 2 years ago.
Oh my
but
gosh.
despite that, we're still friends. You'd never guess that we have that huge disagreement, that huge falling out between us. But it no matter, man.
Indeed.
Just like when you support two different parties, not, you know what I'm saying? But, so as we said earlier, the title of the album is Iceman. So naturally, to promote this album, what Drake has done is he's created a humongous ice structure made up of ice blocks, and the release date for the album is in the middle of it. That I guess you're gonna have to wait for it to melt.
No, it melted.
Oh, it already has melted. Yeah, you're right. But let's take a look at how it looked like before it melted, shall we? Let's take a look at the structure.
All right, so let's do a quick recap. In less than 24 hours, we've seen a lot of progress. We've seen an 18-year-old win a car. We've seen a kid cut his hair right here just to mark the moment. And this is all to find out Drake's release date. The Iceman is on its way. We've seen ice picks, we've seen it all. We're seeing art meet hip-hop. What we've also seen is community. It is fun to see the community outside in a time where it's all about views and likes and streams. We're using art to bring attention to hip-hop. It's exciting. And you know what? We're allowed to be excited. Why shouldn't we be excited? We're excited about hip-hop. We're excited about Drake. We're excited about Iceman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you have it. Those who are listening would have seen that humongous ice structure that has since been taken completely apart by those who are trying to find the release date, and find it they did.
Yes, so a boy found it, and inside it was the release date, which was May 15, and I think he was rewarded some cash. Yeah.
Yeah. Big up him, but the question is, will Iceman actually be good?
It's not a matter of will it be.
You say
It will be.
It will be.
Yes.
It's not a question.
You don't question things like that, all right?
Oh, and you see, this is my
Colin
thing.
Smith says I don't listen to Drake. Oh my god.
Whoa, you sure you don't mean anymore? You just never did ever?
Not one Drake song?
Tell you something, man. And you see, this is why I can't
Colin?
take. I can't take certain Drake haters seriously now. As somebody that is not pro Drake, some people have gone like Drake was never good. I mean, I understand that.
He's always been.
I mean, oh no.
Mahiri, you know,
I
we're
don't
not gonna.
I don't know about, and this is my gonna speak my mind, Shalo. I don't know about now.
Go ahead.
But people who just act like Drake was never good, I don't know where to come from. Even what I consider to be past his prime Drake, which is right now. And listen, I don't say that as an insult, Shalo. You know, said Drake did have the hits them in the, let's go with what? The 2010s? You're gonna deny that wasn't prime Drake? That was prime Drake. Drake was giving us all kinds of bangers in the 2010s, man, from Hotline Bling. All them features, whether it's Look Alive or on Work. And give it Take Care. And give it More Life. Drake has done a lot for it. If you're reading this, listen to me now, man.
It's too late. Oh my gosh. Listen,
Drake
the
has done
Scorpion album. Oh my god. You know.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. That was the beginning of the end for me, actually. But I tell you what, even Scorpion had its highlights.
I'm gonna.
But Shalo, I'm gonna let you take the lead because you're the Drake fan, so you need to tell.
Did you listen to Certified Lover Boy?
I did. That's what actually converted me into this not being pro Drake anymore.
I'm gonna switch the conversation. Let's talk about the marketing stunt of it all.
Okay. Yeah. I thought it was cool.
I did.
I thought it was really cool. A big old block of ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the fact that everyone could play their part in like taking it apart. I thought it was really nice, man.
It kind of reminded me of the stunt that Spice pulled.
Right. Oh, when she made herself white.
Yeah.
She's not even the only person I've seen do that, because you know who else did that? Young Thug.
Oh, yes.
Remember when Young Thug? That was his album cover, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
Young Thug made himself white for his album cover.
I like those things, you kind of just
pull
you to the album.
I do love the gimmickry when it comes to... I love creative album releases, and I've seen a good number of them in my time listening to hip-hop, especially in hip-hop. I think hip-hop has the best and most creative album launches, album teasings, album releases. And you have some people that just don't tease nothing. Case in point, a Beyonce.
God. Yes.
Case in point, a Kendrick Lamar. Will just get up and people just get up and feel for drop an album, and it still has that kind of impact.
Sure.
So what we're gonna see now is when May 15 come, we're going to come back on this show. We're gonna listen Iceman, and we're going to talk about it.
Indeed.
And I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. Shalo is going to give you hers, and mark your calendar, because it's gonna be. I feel like it's going to be an interesting discussion between the two of us.
I mean,
will Drake deliver?
The album will be great.
Will Drake deliver, because he's been promoting this album for a good while now?
And it will be great.
It better be great, bro.
Andre Chambers on YouTube says every Drake album has a song for everybody. Exactly.
What you say,
some for the rap fans, some for the R&B,
some for the Caribbeans.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. Diversity.
Carlene Smith said, "I don't know one Drake." That is not true. You just don't know say Drake. Right? I like old school music. Drake is hot on the road, but I love messaging, Shalo. And you see, that's probably been my biggest criticism of Drake too. But we know I talk about the negatives. And so Andre Chambers said, I have a song for everybody.
Yeah.
I was about to plug another company that reminded me of something. It is already cold. Why didn't this man bring the heat? No, so you have to remember that you can't bring the heat.
They were just doing everything to try and break it. So anything you could think of, they won't bring it.
Yeah, man. I'm not a hater of Drake or Drake. What? Every time Drake breaks, I listen to an AI love song. That's crazy, man.
Noxley says May 15th. I'm setting it up on my calendar.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Be there. We're going to listen to Iceman together, and we're going to come the next day on May 16, and we're going to talk about it. So we're going to take a quick break, then we're going to find out what the comment of the day is. Stay tuned.
What's Cooking was brought to you by Cleasing Industrial Limited, Jamaica's leading distributor of industrial automation and control solutions.
Cleasing Industrial Supplies Limited, the experts at providing control and automation solutions in Kingston and Montego Bay. Visit them for all your FMC technologies, ABB, Stalin enclosures, Omron, Fluke Instruments, and other products and systems. Cleasing Industrial Supplies Limited, 24 Dunrobin Avenue, Kingston 10, and Shop 32, Overton Plaza, 49 Union Street, Montego Bay. Telephone 925-0590 or 969-9942.
welcome back to the comment section. It's time for comment of the day, and the joke for today is that comment of the day, you're not even gonna read none, because we're just gonna read all the persons at the beginning of the show
that
who told you happy birthday. Because we have Knoxley, we got MJM saying happy birthday, Shalo. A beautiful pic. Tamara Brown says happy birthday, Shalo.
Marjorie Gordon says happy birthday.
Donna Smith says HBD Shaloy. I am winning right now says happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Errol
Townsend says happy birthday to you, Shaloy. Enjoy the rest of your day, my special.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Yeah.
No.
People, we don't do anything normal around here, guys. Look at this.
Yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. One more year on them.
Thank you.
Show the people what you got. Show the people the zoom. So you can.
Next year we doing it again. Yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. One more year on them.
Oh my gosh.
More life to your cow.
This is how we do it over here on Nationwide 90 FM in a birthday on a normal something. It's not a normal something. This is the first birthday we've properly had on comment section, and so I have to set a high standard. Yeah? Shalo, no random smutty. Shalo is the face of comment section. Yeah, she's the co-host. Yeah, man, it takes two. You know, take me by myself. It takes me and Shalo. We are the duo that run the 7 o'clock to 7:30 block.
And I'm happy to be doing this with you, by the way.
Thank you, Shalo.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be doing this, and I've been happy even before we started, and we were wondering how this will go work.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Right?
I remember those days, right?
Yeah, man. All back in the past.
Right.
The olden days.
The olden days.
Yeah, man. Dennis Barnaby, competent Corrine, Marjorie Gordon, Carlene Smith. Well, there's somebody here who said, Donna Smith, yes, you are in good company, Shalo. Today is also my son's birthday.
Oh,
look at that. So
look at that.
Your son is also
Happy
an
birthday
April
to your
22.
son.
Love that, man. Jamaica Ricketts
And it's
says,
also Earth Day.
wow.
You see?
What does that mean? Does that mean you're one with the earth?
I guess.
Wow. Yeah, man. Jamaica Ricketts says, blessings, baby girl. You look good, girl.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, folks, there's no better way to call off the show tonight. We say thank you to our technical engineer, Andrew Glenn Anderson, our producer, Sonia Stewart, our video editor, Demar Williams, and my younger brother, Akil, for the music. We're doing it for Shaloy. We're telling Shaloy happy birthday. Happy birthday, my friend.
I am the birthday.
Shaloy is the birthday. See you tomorrow.
Why is the singer man of the cake and them something there? Party and candle blow and all them things. Earth strong drinking. The backlar, is it? Create something our brethren them drink and turn up. I want a vibe. Can we give thanks to life? Not try. Give thanks to their earth and give thanks to mama have a safe birth. Drink and merry. So we are sip something. Hey, follow me now. Well, if I even one buckle of the buy for me, earth strong, earth strong, earth strong, earth strong. You see for today, yeah, your birthday celebrate. Yo, drop a buckle, drop a crate. Why? If I even one buckle of the buy for me, earth strong, earth strong, earth strong, earth strong. Yeah, why? If for today, yeah, your birthday celebrate. Bust a buckle, bust a crate. Why? Hear me now, man, a big man, so we know do the cake thing. Real friend, we say sorry, but no. From the